The gentrification net sends shots at the Knicks. And also the Black Cat is better than the whole New York Jets squad. And one more last thing. College basketball is back, baby. So that means the score of 50 to 40 games are back.
Yes, sir. That's the type of basketball I love. All right, college basketball is officially back. And what way to kick it off between four perennial powers that pretty much are the quintessential college basketball programs. You got Michigan State, Kansas, Duke, and Kentucky. And Duke versus Kansas was the first game to kick off. And Duke pulled it out 68-66. You know, they got returning players such as Trey Jones coming back, and they got, you know, Mitch McConnell. And they also got two-star freshmen such as Vernon Carey, who's a top 5 player in the class coming in this year. And they also got our guy, Cassius Stanley. And Cassius Stanley played pretty well last night, man. I want to talk about him because he had 2 ferocious dunks.
Were they really ferocious?
No, they were, because first of all, he got up there, number 1. Number 2, dunks in college basketball.
Bro, he's a D1 athlete, of course.
Yeah. But dunks in college hoops are momentum shifters because, you know what I'm saying, it's just like the scores are so low that like it kind of like demoralizes you as a team.
I'll allow it.
So I get it. But he was very efficient from the field. You know, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was 7 from 11 from the field. Although the game was low scoring, he did shoot a lot of twos, stuff like that. So it was cool to see Duke the first game on, you know what I'm saying, on national TV for the season. So it was cool to see them. We're gonna see them a lot more. So I'm interested to see how they fix their rotation, stuff like that. And with Kansas, I'm not buying Kansas this year. Kansas always does this to me. Like, they always try to sell us Kansas. And I'm like, dog, like, listen, you guys lose in the second round most of the time in the tournament anyway.
All I was thinking when I was watching this, like, yo, this ain't Zion.
It's crazy how, like, because Vernon Carey was number 1 and Zion wears number 1. So, like, and they're both big, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, oh, snap. It's just weird. It's just weird, though.
I hate college basketball. All I want to see is Memphis this year, and that's it. Because I do enjoy a college basketball tournament. It's amazing. But, like, a team can have, like, 8 L's, and they can still get into the tournament if they're a powerhouse. So, like, I don't really put too much stock into games, and it's too much system basketball with me. I like basketball where you can shoot from half court.
Well, in college, they moved back the 3-point line.
But they're not shooting from half court.
I mean, no, it's cool. And, like,
if you shoot at half court in college basketball, you're getting benched. I don't like that.
It was another game that went off too. It was Michigan State versus Kentucky, and Michigan State was the number 1 team in the country coming in, and they lost to Kentucky because Kentucky honestly
was
just.
When's the last time Todd Izzo won anything?
2000.
What? He won the chip?
2000. That was the last time.
He's like
with Team Cleaves and Mo P. Those boys.
He's like Bayham.
All right. Let's not take it there. You know I'm a Cuse guy, but I want to shout out from UK. Maxey, man, Tyrese Maxey, because yo, he had 26 points off the bench, bro. And start him, Coach Cal, start him. That's it, man. You already seen enough with him. Gotta start him now.
That has been your college basketball take with Rios. Anyway, man, let's talk about some real basketball. Hey, before we get into this topic, we're gonna speak about Kyrie, but I want to speak about his old teammate, LeBron James. And I gotta put you on the Summer Jam screen. And the Summer Jam screen is when we humiliate somebody, and that's what Jay-Z did to Prodigy. So RP Prodigy, first of all, I just want to say that.
Yes, sir.
RP. But I'm gonna do that to Rios. And here's why I'm gonna go left. Rios last year said that he wanted to trade LeBron. It would be a good idea for the Lakers to trade LeBron. Now, obviously, I thought that was the stupidest idea ever. And LeBron just had 3 consecutive triple-doubles. And what he had, like 30, 11,
12,
11, whatever. LeBron is LeBron. And to trade LeBron would be stupid. LeBron just needed some pieces around him. When you had Lance Stevenson and Rondo, you're not gonna win anything. When you have AD and Caruso's better than John Stockton.
Actually, yo, turn that up. Because you know why? Because you know why? He could dunk.
That's a
and he's doing it with the baldy too. So that adds more weight to it.
So apologize to LeBron.
Yo, Bron, I'm sorry, dog. Only reason why I was fed up last year was because I didn't want to see you go out like this. Nah, I didn't want to see him go out. I love Bron, man. I did not want to see him go out like that, man. Him not making the playoffs. And like, it was just the whole roster situation, the whole Magic Johnson experiment, the whole Rob Flynn. It was just bad. It was bad.
But it worked out. That's how
eventually, because they got AD. They had to, you know what I'm saying? They had to do some straight.
We need Ruben Sutter to pop up.
Sorry for 2004.
Anyway, let's get back to the teammate, the point at hand. Kyrie Irving, a billboard popped up right next to MSG. And it wasn't by the Nets, it was by Nike, but it was still a shot either way. And it said, oh, I always wanted to play in New York, or not New York. I always wanted to
Come home.
Pretty
much come home, yeah.
Whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Play in New York, play home, the same thing. Actually, he's a New Jersey guy. To be fair, he's playing for the Nets. So technically, he is playing home. They didn't move too far.
Right.
It's like the New York Giants. The New York Giants play in Jersey.
It's the same thing, like, for real. But it's cool because, I mean, although I think it's still a Knicks town, and he doesn't
The
think
Nets run the city, baby.
And as a Net fan,
up.
as a Net fan, I love it because I love the pettiness that the fact that they put it right next to
And
MSG.
Knicks fans are so mad.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, Knicks fans just gotta walk with the scowl on the face. Bad enough, you gotta spend $80 for a nosebleed seat to watch terrible basketball, to watch
Bobby
Alfred
Portis.
Payton and Bobby Portis and run pick and rolls and stuff.
Marcus Morris beat up. Like, it don't make no sense at this point. And also, I just want to say this too. Nets been the best team 2 years in a row, so I know you Knicks fans hate that. And also, I just want to say this. I said that the Nets run the city, and everybody laughed at me and all this. And you had DESUS, you know, making all those jokes about the Nets and the Nets fan base. And you had DESUS sitting courtside at a Nets game. What are we doing here?
Hey,
Somebody lied.
Yo, DESUS was tired.
Somebody lied. I got a chopper in my car.
Stop the cap, DESUS. But yo, I just want to say, yeah, maybe
And he's in Knicks commercials.
yo, maybe he was just tired of seeing, you know what I'm saying, Alfred Payne and Dennis Smith Jr. and Frank Ntilikina, you know what I'm saying, run point guard.
Bro, you ain't been tired of the Knicks for like 30, 40 years? But anyway, moving along.
Knicks fans are still stuck in 2013, bro. You know, I saw a Knicks tape like montage on Twitter yesterday. I'm like, bro, get this shit away from my
Who was
phone,
it?
man. Bro,
Sheffield?
they were old, man. The Knicks had an AARP roster, man. They had Jason Kidd and like Tyson Chandler and like, bro, a bunch of old dudes. Man.
Anyway,
I'm good.
All right. Are you tired of the Giants losing?
Oh, bro, I'm done. The season's over.
right.
And you know what epitomized the Giants season being over was the black cat coming on the field during Monday Night Football.
Yeah, bad luck.
And you know what's crazy about the black cat too? It was perfect timing because the Giants were driving downfield. We were actually moving the ball against that Dallas defense, the Hot Boys. I don't know why they call them the Hot Boys. Anyway.
Hey, I like that Rios is like to scream over me now, so I guess we're gonna get into a shouting match.
Anyway, but it just epitomized the Giants season, just bad luck.
Okay. Hey, when I saw that, my fantasy team, I was up 3 points. When that cat came in the field, I was like, it's over. Hey, man, but the Giants fan and Dallas fans, they enjoyed that. The cat was running towards the end zone, and it stopped like 5 yards before the end zone, and the fans were cheering, run, go into the end zone, because we wanted to see the cat score. And then nobody could catch the cat. It was kind of ridiculous, bro, at this point.
I love how like the cat, like they zoomed in on the cat too, and they showed like, you know, his eyes and
The
stuff.
cat got the same agility as Lamar Jackson, and that's a
for real,
fact.
yeah.
That's a fact. But that was a great moment.
Speaking of terrible things, and you know what I'm
Is
saying?
it terrible?
It's kind of terrible because Nick Foles is back, so we can't, you know what I'm saying, embrace Gardner Minshew's mustache and his short shorts and his Uncle Rico swag, you know what I'm saying?
Back in '82, I used to be able to throw a pigskin quarter mile.
Which I love because Napoleon Dynamite's one of my favorite movies ever, so you know. But Nick Foles is back. He's gonna be taking over the starting role for the Jaguars quarterback position. And yo, I kind of have an issue with that.
I don't.
Because although Minshew hasn't been, you know what I'm saying, he's been kind of, you know what I'm saying, holding the ship down or, you know what I'm saying, manning the fort down. Yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And he's
It is,
and the
bro.
offense.
It's
and
not fixed though. That's the thing. Here's my thing about that. I don't have a problem with Nick Foles going there because Nick Foles is the guy that you thought was going to be the piece that you need to win a Super Bowl.
We've had 3 possessions, 7 yards, no first downs.
And you gave him a lot of money.
$80 million.
So at this point, the Jaguars aren't good, but the Jaguars aren't bad. So here's the thing. They're kind of in the middle. And Minshew, he's decent, but he hasn't played lights out. He hasn't done anything to prove that he's an elite quarterback or should be a starting quarterback in this league. He's just a good backup right now. Now Nick Foles is healthy and he can actually play now. So you got to see what you got. You gave him all this money.
Right.
You thought he was the piece that was meant for you to go to Super Bowl. Let's see what you got, because this year is kind of a toss-up. So if he's not good, all right, cool.
That's
We
true.
go back to Minshew and then we go back to the drawing board. But let's see what you have in Nick Foles. Let's see if this makes it different in the offense. I don't have a problem with that,
Right.
and I think it's rightfully so.
Okay.
He's the backup. He knew what it was. You knew what it was when you signed up, so nobody should be mad about that.
I mean, plus the AFC South is still up for grabs anyway, because you know what I'm saying, both those teams.
And Brissett just got hurt.
Right, so
it's like
it's a free for all in that division now at this point.
I think the Texans gonna win that, but
I think so as well. But I just think maybe Jacksonville could fight for a wild card spot. I think it's possible.
Yeah,
still.
with Foles probably.
Right.
I mean, I think with Minshew, I think Minshew is all right, but this isn't the year for him. You know what I'm saying? And then he can learn.
Do you think eventually he'll be a starter down the line?
I don't know. I mean, I think he can play somewhere, but he'll definitely be a legit backup that can make a lot of money.
He's very capable,
that's
right?
What he is. Hey, man, our favorite person besides OJ is back, and that is Kevin Gates, baby. And Kevin Gates had something to say because he's very protective of his New Orleans homie, OBJ.
Because I just seen the highlight of when he got choked. I texted, what you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
That was bad.
Say the words.
That was bad.
Say the fucking word.
Hey, New Orleans, Baton Rouge.
New Orleans, you're
Tomato, tomato. You hear me? I'm for the South. I'm for the night boy.
See, but shout out Kevin Gates because I felt the same way about OBJ a year ago before they traded him to the Browns, where you know what I'm saying, where he's like, where he's slowly dying.
Let me here to die.
He's slowly dying. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know, like OBJ don't even want to dance anymore.
Yo, bro, he's just fed up, man. Like,
hey, show that clip of OBJ on the sideline, and he just standing there thinking and pondering. I don't know what he's thinking about.
He's like,
and
man,
play some like sad music or like some like ambiance. I feel bad for my free OBJ.
I'm telling you, he's not happy because he can't go to Up and Down on Sunday night. He can't go to Up and Down on Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? He can't, you know, he got to settle for Applebee's after the Cleveland Browns game. Well, after they lose.
Look like a man that's happy.
Look at him. He looks so sad.
Crying emojis, man. Yo,
why?
Free OBJ.
Baker don't throw me the ball. Why? I got one touchdown for the
All
season.
he wanted to do is dance and score touchdowns, and the New York Giants fan base ran him out of town.
Well, whoa. We didn't run him out of town.
Yes, you did.
We did not run him out of town. No,
because he lifted his leg up and he act like he was peeing on a hydrant.
No. They traded him against. They just traded him for no reason. Yo,
I was on the LIRR once, and they said they'd rather have Jarvis Landry than Odell Beckham. That's a Long Island fan base. I don't know. I don't understand Giants fans. They wanted to get him out of here. I don't understand.
You heard
guys
that
full of shit.
You heard that from Uncle. You heard that.
I don't know. I don't like y'all Giants fans because you had something very, very special. And now Daniel Jones has nobody to throw to. And the problem was never OBJ. The problem was Eli Manning. And we're gonna wrap on that unless you got something else to say.
Guess who has more touchdowns than OBJ? Darius Slayton. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, free this man out the
Free OBJ, man.
I'm J Bobby.
And I'm Rios.
And OBJ and Rios ain't nothing to mess with. Overtime.
Like and subscribe.
Ooh, you like that, right? Great content, you heard?
For more videos and more content, hey, check it out over here.
Like and subscribe.
You dig.